Hitler has won. These are the chilling words of Miriam Margolyes, a Jewish woman who has never shied away from speaking her truth. But how could she say such a thing? How could the horrors of the Holocaust, the genocide of 6 million Jews, lead someone to believe that Hitler, in some twisted way, has triumphed? The answer, she believes, lies in what Israel has become, and what it has done in the name of survival. After the unspeakable atrocities of the Holocaust, the world vowed, never again. Never again would a people face such systematic persecution, dehumanization, and extermination. But this promise has proven hollow. The question remains, never again? For whom? In 1948, Israel was created as a refuge for Jewish people, a homeland where they would never again be at the mercy of an oppressive state. But in the process, over 700,000 Palestinians were forcibly displaced from their homes. Villages were destroyed, families were torn apart, and an entire people were left stateless. The trauma that Jewish people endured, of exile, of loss, of a homeland taken away, was, in turn, inflicted on another. Miriam Margolyes, a proud Jewish woman, has spoken out against this historical tragedy, saying, "I don't believe Israel should have been brought into being, because in order for it to exist, other people had their lives and their lands taken away." Her words are a stark reminder that the creation of Israel came at a devastating cost, a cost that continues to be paid by Palestinians every single day. But this is not just about history. This is about now. Under Benjamin Netanyahu's leadership, the oppression of Palestinians has intensified. Settlements have expanded, Gaza has been besieged, and the dream of a Palestinian state has been pushed further and further out of reach. Netanyahu's Israel is not the safe haven it was meant to be. It has become a state built on the suffering of others. The occupation of Palestinian land is justified under the banner of security. Yet it perpetuates an endless cycle of violence, dehumanization, and loss. Today, Palestinians live under military rule, blockade, and apartheid. They are denied basic human rights. Their homes are demolished. Their land is confiscated. Their movement is restricted. The trauma of displacement, of losing everything, echoes the very horrors that Jewish people faced during the Holocaust. And in this cruel irony, Miriam Margolyes sees the shadow of Hitler's legacy. It feels as if Hitler has won, not because Jewish people are suffering, but because the world has allowed the same injustices to be repeated. The lesson of the Holocaust was meant to be universal, never again, for anyone. Yet here we are, watching history repeat itself. Only this time, the oppressed have become the oppressors. So what do? We remember, we speak out, we refuse to be silent. The world must recognize that opposing Israeli policies is not anti-Semitism. It is a stand for justice. It is a demand that all people, regardless of religion, race, or nationality, deserve freedom. We must stand with those who are oppressed, whether they are Jewish, Palestinian, Rohingya, Uyghur, or any other marginalized community. Because if we don't, if we allow injustice to continue in any form, then yes, Hitler has won. But it doesn't have to be this way. The choice is ours. Never again means never again, for everyone.